before install, we need to visit Ubuntu page. So here we can find install Ubuntu desktop documentation. Here we can see Ubuntu certified hardware. So this is a page where you can find supported hardware. Here is my processor number, so we can find official page, and we can see that OS support. So here is Ubuntu. We have Ubuntu here, so we can try at least to install it. Before installing, we can try. We can create a bootable USB flash drive and use option to try. Okay, so here's download page. So we can download. Okay, so Intel or AMD 64-bit, and let's download. What is system requirements? So you can see 4 GB system memory, 25 GB hard drive, USB or DVD. So how to install? Download, create bootable USB flash drive using this option or similar. Mention Rufus. So let's begin download, and okay, let's continue. So next we need to create a bootable disk. So that uses Balena Etcher because it runs on Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. Out guide where we use Rufus. So the Rufus can download portable. So let's download and let's continue. So we have Rufus. So we have flash drive. We download Ubuntu. So where we can download desktop. So where we can find, and we can download it. So here is requirements and how to install. Here is also recommended Balena, but we use Rufus. So okay, we download, launch Rufus, insert USB. So let's launch. Okay. Do you want to check application? No. Okay, here's our Rufus. So in the device correct USB storage. So yes, after that utility, this Balena, my flash drive become 3 drive. Let's select here is image. So let's navigate, format options, what kilobyte status you can download. Okay, let's use interface. Okay, let's continue. Select ISO. We selected. Then write the ISO. Press start. So let's start. And use recommended, I believe. Yes. Yes. we ended our image already. Install additional system. I want to install Linux. We need to probably have additional disks where we can install Ubuntu. So for that purpose, we can use manage tab. So here is disk manager where we can manage our disks. So what we have this part and we need to change volume. Okay. Okay. So that's we shrink and disk C have this size, so we can additionally resize and have some shareable space like 50 gigabytes to share between these two systems. So let's shrink. So and also we create additional space shareable for both. Okay, it's okay. Now simple volume. So we have 50,000. 50. Okay. So we create here. Okay. And 100 gigabyte we save for Ubuntu. Unallocated. So when we install Ubuntu, we can see that data. So let's stop. So you can see we have here for C drive, here shareable space, and unallocated we use for Ubuntu. So to install our dry Ubuntu desktop, we need to boot from USB flash drive. So usually we do it using F12 during startup. So F12 is the most common key, but escape, F2 and F10 are common alternatives. Here is from my Asus laptop menu. Using F2 I enter this menu, then to use boot menu, so here you can see boot menu, you need to press F8 here as mentioned, and you can see here this is Windows Boot Manager because Windows installed, or USB flash drive. So we need to select this one and press enter. Appears menu. So here you can start installation process. This is for Ubuntu flash drive, but for Windows the same. About how I run Acer. So here some BIOS need to on boot menus, because here is disabled. I need to enable it, and then I can use F12 to run boot menu. So we need to save F10 configuration, yes, and restart. Then pressing F12 we can enter into boot menu. When installation begin, we can try to use or install Ubuntu. We select install Ubuntu, starting loading. Then we need to select language. Next, continue. Also keyboard layout, we use wired connection, or next we skip updates, we can update it later. We can try or install, select interactive installation. What's the difference? We have also automated installation. We need to provide URL and use auto install YAML, but we don't use this option, so we need to continue. We don't want to install third-party software, and now we continue to install. If you don't use second system, you can erase disk, but I create a special disk and I install near Windows Bot Manager, so this is my option. As you remember, I created special disk 100 gigabytes, but here is a line where you can choose size, define size. I stay with 62 gigabytes for creating new video about extending disk, so I create only with part of our space. So next we need to create account, password, and continue define time zone and continue installation. So pay attention, if you install for yourself, you don't need to save, you need to use all available space.